Hi, JH Pandas. Welcome to day 2 of our second step lesson. Just like yesterday, we will continue to talk about thinking of solutions because we know sometimes problems arise and we need to know how to think of solutions. But before we get into today's lesson, we're going to take a listen to our song for the day. Once we've listened to our song, we will come back and look at our picture. Our song is called When You Have a Problem, and this is verses 3 and 4.
When you have ideas, then you can pick the one that works the best. You're a problem solver. Yes, it's true. You know just what you can do. When you have a problem and you're mad, first you need to calm right down. Next you say the problem with your words, then you think of things to do. You're a problem solver. Yes, it's true.
All right, that was a pretty cool song. Well, let's take a look at our picture today. Now, before we get started, I want to remind you that we've been learning about solving problems. And the first step to solving a problem is to say the problem. And then the second step is to think of safe solutions. Now let's look at our picture. Here are Riley and LaDonna. They are having a problem. So let's take a look at this picture on the left. How do we know they're having a problem? Well, we can look at their face. Look at their faces. Clearly, they are not happy. What do you think the other problem is? The other problem is, you guessed it, they're pulling on this firefighter's coat. Now, do you think that's a safe thing to do? Me either. It is absolutely not safe because if somebody pulls it too hard, the other person could fall and get hurt. What do you think are Riley and LaDonna's problem? I agree with you. They both want to play with the coat, but there only seems to be one. What can they do? Well, the first thing they need to do because they're having strong feelings is to calm down. So I would ask them, if I was their teacher, to go over to the calm down poster and follow the steps. Once they've calmed down, they can think of a safe solution. Can you think of some safe solutions that LaDonna and Riley might use in order that they both get a turn to play with the coat? I think that they could both take turns. I think that they can talk about who will go first and who will go second. Maybe they could talk about how long each of them gets to take a turn. Maybe one can pretend to be a firefighter and the other pretend to be someone in the house that needs to be saved. What other solutions can you come up with? Now, record your answer and save that to your journal. Now, let's take a look at the picture on the right. What do you think is happening here? Are LaDonna and Riley still upset? I'm looking at their faces and they don't look upset anymore. What do you think they're doing? I think that they're solving the problem and they're very close to coming up with the solution. Now, remember, if you can't talk about it like Riley and LaDonna are doing, you might have to ask your adult, who may be your parent, an auntie, uncle, grandma, grandpa, or if you're at school, you can ask a teacher. And the teacher or your adult can help you find a problem. Remember, if you have strong feelings, you need to calm down first. And when you're calm, use your words to say what the problem is. Then think of safe solutions, just like Riley and LaDonna did. Thank you for joining me for our second step lesson. I'll see you next time. Bye.